at 3:30 in the afternoon. Well, I call it evening because I'm in Stockholm now until the end of the year, and sun's already going down here at this time of day. So it sure feels like evening. But if you're in the United States, of course, it's morning and even very early morning. But in 1.5 hours, in just 1.5 hours, Baptiste-Florian Marle-Ouvrard will be doing a live streamed organ recital at the Église Saint-Eustache, the Saint-Eustache Church in the heart of Paris, which I have live streamed from several times in the past 6 weeks because I was in Paris at the time, so I was able to attend these concerts. And let me tell you about this particular organ recital live stream. First of all, I have to say, and I don't know if he likes my saying it, but it needs to be said, Baptiste-Florian Marle-Ouvrard is a born showman. He may be a liturgical showman, an organist showman, but he's a showman. Now, how do I know? Well, there are a couple of things that I know. The one is that he always wears bright red socks for these recitals. Okay, it never wears any other color, and he knows that there's a separate camera that's focused on his pedal work and his feet. So he's showing off these displaying these red socks instead of something really discreet, like a darker color, maybe. Another way that I know is that on Friday he did an extra live stream recital. If you followed our organ recital live stream earlier this week, you would have noticed and known about it. And for All Saints Weekend, or La Toussaint, as the French call it, he served up Camille Saint-Saëns' Danse Macabre, and then Louis Viern's Feu Follet, and Franz Liszt's Funérailles. I mean, he's a showman. Anyway, he's playing two pieces, and he's very, very French. He's been the titular organist there at Saint-Eustache since 2015, when he won a nationwide competition to assume that post, and concours, as the French call it. They love to have concours. Their Den Heuvel organ is the result of a concours. But anyway, so now I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, but I'm having so much fun talking about this guy. He's very French. The Église Saint-Eustache is one of the most French of churches, if you know its history and tradition. I mean, it's associated with a lot of great French composers. Anyway, and yet today, and Marle-Ouvrard is always doing very French traditional music. Last week, his concert was all Johann Alain, that great French organist and composer who died young, 29 years old, died a war hero in 1940. But he's always playing César Franck, Louis Vierne, Marcel Dupré, people like that. And here he is playing Edward Elgar, one of the most British of composers. And he's doing two pieces. I'll talk about the second piece first. He's doing what he just refers to in the program as Elgar's organ sonata. He doesn't give it a number, because I think he agrees with me that there is only one Elgar organ sonata, not two, as some people presume. This is the organ sonata in G major, opus 28, which Elgar wrote in a period of like 5 days in June, July of 1892. He had a friend, Hugh Blair, who had just been appointed the chief organist at the Worcester Cathedral, which had this very nice four-manual organ, and Blair wanted to show off everything he could do with this organ, because he had a convention of American organists coming at the beginning of July. So he asked Elgar, his friend, if Elgar could come up with something. And so Elgar just started putting together some notes he already had, and what they tell us were sketchbook jottings. He started in late June, and he was done by July 3rd. And he wrote a note on the score, 1 week's work. That's it. So that is the Elgar organ sonata in G major, which he'll be playing second on the program. There's another piece by Elgar, which is sometimes referred to as an Elgar organ sonata. It's not. It was a suite which he wrote for some marching band competition or something, which another organist who is not as renowned transcribed for the organ. So I don't consider it and Elgar organ sonata or the other one. There is just the organ sonata that he refers to. But the second, what I can't wait to hear is the first piece that Marle-Ouvrard is going to be playing, because he's going to be playing the most British of compositions I know of, the closing theme of every BBC Proms, the Pomp and Circumstance March by Elgar. You know, if you've ever watched the BBC Proms, it's the one where the audience breaks into song about merry old England, land of hope and glory. So that's what Marle-Ouvrard is going to be displaying in this most French of cathedrals or churches in the heart of Paris. Bless his very French heart for doing so. I hope you enjoy seeing it. I plan on tuning in. Look into the comment section on YouTube and see if you can find Access Arts Live. And if you do, say hello to me and let me know if we were the ones who turned you on to this recital, which we're going to take this live stream that I'm doing right now and repackage it and send it out to a bunch of organ loving groups on Facebook to make sure that all our organ loving friends know about it. And subscribe to us, especially on YouTube, but also on Facebook. And you'll be sure to hear about all of these organ recitals that we can find for you. So you won't have to miss them. And they're almost all free of charge. And they're all week long. So ciao for now. Hope to see you later at 5 o'clock European time. It's a good thing I'm giving you the time, isn't it? But it's in the comments. 5 o'clock European time, 11 in the morning on the East Coast, 8 in the morning, a nice early morning organ recital.